Everyone, Sirturmund here again. Today is going to be our last of 3 videos of Yellow Katakuri. And today is going to be a 2-in-1 video as well. We're going to have 2 matchups, one against Crocodile and one against a Magellan player. So hope you enjoy these 2 matchups against a little bit more off-meta decks and kind of get an idea of how to pilot this deck if you are interested in playing Yellow Katakuri. So hope you enjoy the games coming soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece gameplay video every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Doflamingo. Alright, so we're gonna go second. We have the 7 cost and we have the pudding. So I think I'm down to just keep this. I don't even care. I even don't mind having the Katakuri. We'll go ahead and play this. We even get the 10 cost now. Probably was better to have picked the Perospero though, to be honest, because I don't have a turn. I don't have a play for next turn. I guess we could always play this Streussen now if we so choose to. Oh, they tried to roll the wheel, right? Okay, at least we got a turn. We got a play for next turn, which is nice for us. We'll go here and we'll go ahead and play this opera. They tried to spin the wheel because they didn't have a searcher. They're gonna have the Perona now, so they can actually go ahead and do their combo this turn. This Streussen can always kill the law if we want to, but I think that's too much value, right? Like I think letting this Streussen, like trashing a card, is too much. Unless we get, I guess the only thing I'm done trashing here is if we top deck a Shirahoshi, I don't mind doing it. So they get their Mihawk. Wow, wait, out of everything that you chose Mihawk? Let's not take that much damage. Wow, interesting that they chose the Mihawk, right? So we can easily kill this guy with the Katakuri. Let's place that in the bottom. So we have a Sanji in the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna go to 7. Okay, so we can play 3. Why don't we just go to 8? Let's just go to 8 here and kill their Mihawk. Force the opponent to spend 2 2k counters if they want to save this, and not because they have a lot of 1k counters, right? And then we can play the Bruelee because we have the extra done and go from there. Next turn, we can just start doing our thing, right? Now the opponent's going to really bad spot because we can just go 7 cost Linlin, 10 cost Linlin, and kind of start just going like that all game long, while also taking their life with my Opera and my Katakuri, just pushing a lot of damage into them. So what is the opponent going to do here, unfortunately for them? If the opponent commits a lot of damage, this stuff. 7 down. So this is gonna be a Doflamingo. Oh, it's just 1,000 swords. Okay, so they have the Doflamingo after. So it's gonna be 1,000 swords on the Opera into a Doflamingo. So then we still go for the Linlin and then have another extra done for the Katakuri, and then now we have double 10 cost Big Mom. So they're gonna just be losing all their life. Let's see what they choose here. Wow. There goes the Mihawk. So they're gonna just lose all their life, huh? They're gonna just lose all their life here, unfortunately for them, and we're even gonna get an extra unit for free with the Cracker. Wow. So they're gonna lose another life with the Linlin. They lost 1 Mihawk, which would be really good against the 7 cost Linlin. I'm guessing they have it. Let's go ahead and discard the second Cracker. Oh, they don't have the... this is going to be nuts then. Because they're going to have to block. They're going to have to block a lot of my stuff. Yeah, let's just go here. And then we'll just push the 5. If they want to take the last life, I'm okay with that. I don't need to play the second Big Mom, right? So I don't need to play the second Big Mom, so I'm okay with them taking the last life. What we can do here is just eat up all their blockers, right? Eat up all their blockers for now, because next turn we just take the last life. So this is exactly what we want, right? Opponent didn't play around us having a second 10 cost Linlin, and they're gonna get punished for that. Because now what we can do is that next turn we just play the second 10 cost. They trash the last life anyways. And this game, opponent ends up trashing 3 life total. Like all 3 with the Linlin. Which means that it's 3 extra cards that could have been in their hand that the opponent ends up not getting into their hand. We can even do the 2K counter and just force him to have another attacker for the cracker. Yeah, we'll go like this. We'll block. There it is. Opponent gets the 7 cost to down to the field, and then they just lose the game here, right? They choose another card, and that's game. That's game because opponent didn't even let me finish it up. So it's kind of how it's gonna go. With the hand that we have, like with the hand that we had, it was just crazy that we were gonna get that much value. So yeah, I mean, that's one game there of us against Doflamingo. Let's go ahead to another game against a different deck and kind of see how that goes. So enjoy the second game. In this match, we're going against Magellan. Oh, man. So if we actually want to play around the Magellan, I want to go first. This is weird, but I think I actually like going first in against this deck. Because if once the opponent has their 5 cost Magellan and gets me off done, it means that if I go evens, I'm still gonna be a done off from like my combo cards, right? So I think I'm okay going like this. I'll go ahead and just play the Perospero and just start pushing pressure into the opponent. So we'll go like this, go for 5. Again, I'm assuming that the opponent has the 5 cost Magellan, right? So by me going first, I also make it so that they can not just play the Magellan on curve, which is going to be good for us. What? Well, I guess that's okay. I mean, I don't hate this stage. They have to trash a card every time that they play it? What? Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. They get the Minotaur. They get the Minotaur. They get to push some damage here. Let's counter this one. I don't want to take that extra damage. I don't want to take that extra damage just yet. They get to get the Minotaur for free with the Jailer Beast. So that's their combo here. Right? That's the combo that I want to go for here. We can play Opera, which I think is a little bit better than playing the Perospero. First, let's attack here for 5. Then we'll attack for 7. Okay, opponent gets the 1K counter. Let's be the top of my life. Let's place it in the bottom. It's a 2K counter. Opponent gets the blocker. Then we'll play this Opera so that we have a big 6K attacker that can swing back into the opponent. We don't like. I'm assuming that the opponent has to play Magellan here, right? Otherwise, I feel like a fool on the way that I mulliganed my cards earlier. If this Perospero dies, we get access to potentially a 10 cost or 7 cost Big Moon, which we don't have right now in our hand. At the same time, I don't know if I want to just let this Perospero just die like that. Let's let it die. Let's let it die for now, just so that we can block the Minotaur hit. Yeah, this is the Magellan, just as we expected. Right? So we expected the Magellan to come down on turn 5. That's why I decided to go first instead of second. Because now when I get to turn 10, I still have the done that we need, right? So we'll have 6 next turn, so it's just like how we were going second. If opponent tries to go for the double attack here, this is really easy for us to block. Oh, they use the Impel down. So they get rid of the Thunder Bagua and they go a Hydra. Okay. Interesting. Interesting choice. We can go for 7, 7, and have 4 for a second Opera. Sure. I guess we'll go like this for now. Just put pressure into the opponent. Place in the bottom. That's another 2K counter. So we have 2 2K counters in the bottom cards of our deck. So I like the Opera because the Opera is a big 6K body that is putting a lot of pressure into the opponent compared to the Perospero. So I think this is fine. We can ignore the Magellan so that we don't get off done that much. Opponent's down to 2 life. And we have some pretty big attackers here. It kind of sucks that we haven't really gotten anything from Trigger, right? But that's fine. The opponent's going to go ahead and use the Impel down again. to trash the Hannibal. It's not bad, right? It lets you kind of fits your hand. It said that you whiff, so you just trash the card for no reason. We know that one of the cards that they got is Hydra that they still have in their hand, which is just an event that's really not gonna do much for them. As long as we protect against this double attack, we should be okay. The city, okay, they get another Minotaur, and this is a banish. So the banish is actually more scary than even the double attack, which is funny enough. Now the opponent has no blockers. They have to try to kill this Opera, right? We can play the Bruelee blocker next turn so that we are not losing to the double attack potentially. Okay, they're gonna go for the double attack on my Katakuri. How crazy is it for me to take this double attack? Like, how crazy is it for me to take this double attack? So this is gonna be, opponent has 2 down, so that's a 7. They can get up to 9. Oh, that's hot. That's hot because we can just discard the other Perospero. Ah, they're actually just gonna go like this. All right, so we'll go like this. Do we just go for life here? Okay, opponent has the 2 down, so they probably have access to the -3, right? So if they have access to the -3, we probably want to go like this. Let's leave it on the top. Yeah, there you go. They're gonna go for the they're gonna go for the Hell's Judgment, right? But the Hell's Judgment, that's why I went to 8 instead of 7, by the way. Because the Hell's Judgment is going to require them to spend an extra card. So by attacking with my leader first, yeah, they have to spend that extra card. Alright, so they spend that extra card there. We have the blocker for 3. This Opera is at 3. We can get it to 5. 5. I don't want to take this double attack, right? So I guess let's go like this first. Let's go for the Perospero, eat up the last card. If the opponent plays the last card, okay, they don't go for it. We can go for the Bruelee. So what if we just go like this? What if we just go get this back to 5 and just attack their leader? Take this up to 7. Attack their leader again. Opponent's not down to 0 life. It makes this Linlin useless. Unless the opponent counters out of this. If the opponent counters out of this, then at least we get a Linlin value next turn. Alright. And then we play the Bruelee, and we have a blocker, and we have 4 attackers next turn to the opponent's nothing. So they trash this stage, get a Magellan. This doesn't matter, right? As long as I save my units, I should be okay. So we have the blocker, and we have a 1k counter. I'm okay with letting this actually hit my life, because I don't care about banishing the last, that Linlin. I don't think that they can survive. There's no way that I can see them be able to survive here. You don't have enough blockers. So they go Amino Koala. So they get their blocker, right? So they get 1 blocker, but they're down with 4 Dawn. We still have 4 attackers. We still have 4 attackers. To get rid of my attackers, you're going to have to spend some Dawn. Which is going to tap you out of another Hell's Judgment. So they go for 6 here. So we let the Perospero die. And just get, I guess, you know what? Let's get this 2k counter, right? Just save my units. So we have a 2k counter, which means that the opponent has an awkward time attacking into these Operas now. We still have the blocker, so if the opponent commits too much Dawn on them, we can just save them. So they can go up to 8, which we can easily just counter out. Yeah, so we just go like this. They will have to commit at least 1 Dawn to be able to kill these Operas, and then we can just counter with the Shirahoshi. And that's game. Yeah, opponent knows that they don't have a way to actually get us on the next turn, and that's how it goes, right? So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's games. We got 2 games in one. One against the Magellan, player, right? And I already forgot what the second one was on because I recorded at different times. Once against the Dofi player, right? So you have to see both the Dofi and the Magellan games today, just 2-in-1, because this ended up being kind of like a shorter videos. So yeah, hope you enjoy those 2 games, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more One Piece videos. So make sure that you subscribe so you keep up to date. Enjoy.